Hello, this is Gianna Llanes, Miss MPE-Water 2020, greeting you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Now I know that this holiday season isn't exactly what we thought it would be like during the beginning of the year. I remember I celebrated the entry of 2020 in Vietnam thinking 2020 is going to be the best year of my life. And the exact opposite happened. So many events occurred that we really didn't expect. So as I was celebrating Christmas and New Year's with my family and friends, I realized that one of the biggest things that I valued throughout the year is truly even the simplest moments and making sure that I treasure them because I never know when they're gonna be taken away. So for Christmas, I actually got to spend it with my grandmother, who I hadn't seen in a while. And during the Miss Philippines Earth pageant, I constantly said that one of the first things I wanted to do when everything was back to normal was really give my grandma a big hug. And I was able to do that for Christmas. I was also able to see my parents and have lunch with them, so that was really great. And even though there were no extravagant gifts or no big feast, I just felt so happy and satisfied because that's all I wanted, just to be around my loved ones. And then after Christmas, I actually went to the beach. I went to San Juan La Union, which is one of my favorite places. Drove there with my friend, and soon after that I went to Baguio to celebrate the New Year's with a couple of my best friends as well. And don't worry, prior to traveling, I really made sure to do my research, that I follow the IATF guidelines, and that I also research on the locations that I go to stay safe as much as possible. So I'm so lucky that I was able to go to some of my favorite places as well throughout the holidays. You know, these things, as I mentioned, these things are things that I value even more now. I actually was in Baguio with our very own Miss Earth Water 2020, my best friend Roxy, and we were just reminiscing on how chaotic but also good of a year 2020 was, especially for us who received crowns from Miss Philippines Earth. It has been an indescribable year, a roller coaster of a year, but I know that throughout the ups and downs that did happen throughout 2020, I have only come out stronger, and anything that 2021 throws at me, I am going to be able to conquer. And of course, throughout the holidays, I made sure as well that I still keep Mother Earth in mind and take care of our environment as much as possible. So one small adjustment that I did this year was I actually didn't use any wrapping paper or gift bags. Because when you think about it, when we use wrapping paper, of course, it's immediately going to be thrown away. And when we use gift bags, it's only applicable for Christmas, so we're not going to really be able to use them. So whenever I gave gifts to my family and friends, I actually just gave them in eco bags so that they can use them over again. And I also was able to be a judge for Manila Bulletin's, sorry, my dog. And I was also able to be a judge for Manila Bulletin's Christmas tree contest. Now, every year Manila Bulletin has a contest where people can submit Christmas trees made out of recyclable materials. And specifically this year, it was made out of newspapers. It was so cool to see how creative people can get, and to be a judge of that, and to give my own 2 cents on what I know about the environment and how resourceful we can be with the supplies that we have around us. So thank you to Manila Bulletin for having me guest for that. That was incredible, and I'm excited to also see the Christmas trees for 2021 that are going to be created. So I hope that for everybody, the holiday season was a good realization of the things that we consistently used to take for granted, like being in the company of our family and friends, eating good food, and just being able to relax during the holidays. I hope you all had an amazing holiday season, and I can't wait for what 2021 has in store for all of us. I'm going to make sure that for the rest of my reign, it's going to be fruitful, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with it, because as I mentioned earlier, that's really something that this year taught me, is to just have fun and enjoy the moment in everything that I do. Again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, Beanie, say bye. bye. Say bye.